So, hi. It feels like I've disappeared from the face of the earth since my last video. Uh, that's because that's exactly what I did. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Or maybe I'm just being dramatic. But yeah, my computer broke and all of my files are forever gone, including a video I had almost ready for YouTube. And, well, several years of personal and professional belongings. RIP. Then I got super sick with a fever that I'm still feeling the remnants of, and to top it all off, Spain has been hit with several devastating natural disasters which haven't been too light of my heart, even though luckily the zone where I live has been for the most part unaffected. And also the deformed orange got re-elected in office again, which, well, doesn't bode well for international politics, so yeah, bad couple of weeks. So to kinda ease myself back into it, I'm going to start a series on my channel, but first let's switch the colors to red. In this series, I will make a sketchbook spread, kinda like my introduction video, but drawing characters with specific colors. We are going to follow the order of the rainbow, so I will start with red. And a little friendly disclaimer, I know you will surely know a red character I didn't include, so please forgive me. The reasons could be the following. I don't like the design, it didn't fit, I hate the creators, I hate the creations, or I forgot their existence. Pick whichever fills your heart, and let's start. So, it was easy to think of red characters at first, but then I realized I didn't like a lot of them because it felt like too corporate or like too Disney, you know? Didn't want to make fan art for the hell of it, I did want it to be actually filled with characters that I like. So, I tried to navigate this through sheer nostalgia and personal favorites instead of, the obvious ones. As you can see, I started with Blossom, commander and the leader of the Powerpuff Girls. I made her sort of in her style, sort of in mine. She's cute and confident and small, I like her, although I've always been a buttercup type of person. Next comes the raging crush of my teenage years, until it became a pink and blue byproduct. But since I'm the one drawing her, I'm drawing it my way, based mostly by her original Arlequin design. I will never get tired of this costume of hers. I always imagine how fun it must sound when she walks with those jingle bells. And yes, I learned now, it's called jingle bells, not just bells. I decided to put a red pigment here. I somehow made it more disturbing than it already normally looks like. No more comments will be made.
Considero. Muchas gracias.
Okay, guess who's next? She's just like a square if it had a personality and was a lesbian. Ruby from Steven Universe. I still have a tough time processing that Steven Universe is about aliens, to be honest. But Ruby, she's the cutest. She's honestly such a mood, especially in that random episode where she decides to be a cowboy. Fun fact, my name means cow shepherd, so I'm basically named Cowboy. Ooh, this one is kinda spooky. You guys know I like scary movies, although I wouldn't necessarily consider it one. She's another lesbian.
His mother was originally a lesbian.
Okay, at least the most lesbian Hollywood was willing to be in 1992. Last time I saw Death Becomes Her, I fixated on how the characters are color-coded, and I just loved that it took me this long to realize she's always wearing red, or seen next to red, or even lit with red lights, while Meryl Streep is in blue hues all the time. I just love that little detail and, well, also the gory shenanigans that they go through in this movie. I truly recommend it, it's a good time. Okay, so the next one I almost didn't include because I don't really feel like he's super red, but it really resonated with me in my childhood. I remember playing Mario Party as him in the night, under the covers. Nostalgia. Next one, I feel like it's going to be surprising for some of you that I included him here, at least watching the kind of characters that I'm drawn to. But yet again, I am but a slave of nostalgia, and God of War was that game. My father used to play it, and my brother and I stayed until what it felt like so late in the wee hours of the midnight watching him. It might have single-handedly sparked my love for video games and fantasy overall, to be honest. I should practice more melanatomy though, it came out looking kinda funky. Well, I also had to include Shy Guy, because my work buddy begged me to, since it's one of his favorites. And honestly, if I didn't do this, he might implode and fall in half like a lawn chair. At this point, I was starting to run out of characters and out of space. I decided to take some creative liberties and make the Queen of Hearts' head. Cut up and on the floor. I was feeling really French all of a sudden. Rendering the hair was such a pain on my wrist, but it looked so yummy at the end. Okay, this one is just cursed. I don't know what else to add. It's probably the most purposely hideous design in all of Adventure Time. He's a creep, I don't like him, but alas, he is red, and it fits. Also, another suggestion from my work buddy, so go hate on him. You see, I keep trying to over-render him in hopes that he doesn't look as terrifying, but it kept getting worse somehow. At least this one was intentional. Okay, so close to the end now. I felt like we needed more lesbians, but make it furry. That's right, I drew Katra from She-Ra. I felt like I needed this in animation media. It was such a win to see that chemistry and that romance being validated finally in a non-heteronormative story. It was so normal too, like, I really liked it. I even forgot how awful the character is in 90% of that show. And what best way to end it all? That with a struggle. I don't care for this character, I just know it has been imprinted around me all my life. She was such a bitch to place, oh my god. I drew her like 6 different times in several places and it came out so wonky every time. But finally I completed the sketchbook page and filled the blank spaces with starts because that's my thing, okay? So, this was fun. It was certainly a welcome chill drawing time in all of the turmoil that has happened these past weeks. As I've told you before, this will be a series, but there will be some other videos in between. So in the meantime, feel free to give me suggestions of orange characters in the comments and I'll try to add them in the next video. As for today, I'm done and dusted, so hope you like this video and, well, bye.